Welcome into PHNX Daily Bet Show. I'm your host, Shane Diefenbach, here in the Four Peaks Minibar. As always, how's everybody feeling? It's a Tuesday, isn't it? It's Tuesday. Wow, we got some stuff to talk about. The Nuggets did not come through last night. Jokic did not come through last night, and Anthony Edwards is going to be the best player in the NBA in the next year or so. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was making dinner, and I flipped on the TV, and they were down by 16. I was like, holy smokes, it's happening again. That defense is just too good, and now we know. So that should be a fun series moving forward. I definitely don't expect the Nugs to lay down in any sense, and I don't think they really did. I think they just got stifled and kind of surprised by that Timberwolves defense. But we move on. There are other series to talk about. And finally, we get to talk about some NHL, some puck picks. And that's what we're going to do with our Tasty Nugget today. Avs and Stars, game one. The Stars are a freaking wagon, man. They had a battle with Vegas, but you know what the Stars do and the Avs don't do? The Stars win these games by one goal. The Avs don't do that. Here's my Tasty Nugget. The Avs lost game one of the series in the first round, 7-6. Since then, they've won every game by 3 or more goals. So I know that this is a different team, and obviously the Stars are way better. But if I'm going to pick the Avs to win the game, I'm going to take their puck line. I'm going to take them plus 210. That's a sprinkle. $5 brings you 15 back. You win 10, you profit 10 off of that. Big fan of that. This Avs team is so fun to watch. This series is going to be awesome. Stoked for it. But I'm also stoked for the Western Conference in the NBA. And I'm not talking about the Nuggets. I'm talking about one SGA in our prop, lock, and drop. The Thunder and the Mavericks. This is going to be such a bloodbath of a series. SGA over 28.5 points. He's putting up a 30 burgers tonight. I can see. I mean, no Maxi Kleber. Derek Lively and a lot of those other young guys get into foul trouble pretty early. And SGA, I don't know if you guys know this, loves drawing fouls. Big fan of it. And so he gets a lot of his points from the stripe. So I'm taking his over on points at 28.5 today. This is going to be a great series. I keep saying that, but like the NBA playoffs specifically are just a bloodbath this year. I really hope Denver ends up fighting back and you know, maybe we can get a really meaningful game 4 in Minnesota, because I don't want the series to end. Even though it hasn't been close, it's been a battle. And I also just love seeing Jamal Murray get punked. I mean, he was in hell last night. The Timberwolves put him in the torture chamber. Speaking of the torture chamber, the Dorture chamber is going to happen tonight. I think the Thunder take game 1. Going into our last thing, a Diefen lock for today. What is a day without a Diefen lock? The Diefen lock is Boston Celtics minus 11.5. I think this spreads all the way up to 12.5 on some books. I like this at 11.5. I think the Celtics roll in the series. The Cavs were really fun against an Orlando Magic team that had no playoff experience, really. The Celtics are a freight train from hell. Donovan Mitchell was great. He was awesome. But he wasn't playing against a real defense. And I think he could score a ton, but I just don't see him as a guy that can will his team to victory against the best team in the NBA. I like the Celtics first half. I like the Celtics full spread. I like the Celtics alternate spread. I like everything Boston Celtics today. Let's not get bitten by the big favorites 2 days in a row. Hopefully we get a sweep, and hopefully you're following me on Twitter at Shane Dief. You can follow the show on Twitter at PHNX_bets. Follow PHNX_sports across all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Come out to our golf event on Friday at Dobson Ranch. Keep 100. Only a couple of foursomes left. Go to gophnx.com/events to get more info on that. And until tomorrow, we'll see you later. Peace, love, and hi, bye.
We all silly like the mayor.